The DBC presents A Christmas Carol with me, Holysocks the Dwarf.
Our story begins on Christmas Eve in Booty Bay, in the dingy little premises of Scroogysocks the Dwarf.
Money, 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 I love money, it's a rich dwarf's world. Oi, Cratchit, why aren't you at work?
Sorry, Mr. Scroogysocks, it's the accounting staff. They've gone AFK because they're so cold. I wondered if you might employ a fire mage, sir, just over Christmas?
What, do I look like I'm made of gold? You tell the staff that...
Excuse me, that's the door. Why, it's your nephew Fred. Merry Christmas, Bob. Merry Christmas, Uncle.
What do you want?
I want nothing from you, Uncle. Just to invite you to our Christmas feast tomorrow. Please say you'll come. Donkey's making waffles.
Ah, humbug. All this making merry and so-called goodwill at Christmas. Next you'll be asking me to donate my gold to charity.
No, I think that might be this gentleman's job.
Good afternoon, Mr. Scroogysocks. I wonder if I might prevail upon the kindness of your heart.
My what?
He wants...
I know what he wants. Gold for the guild bank. Gold to help the newbies get mounts. Gold to restore Stratholme. Well, sod off. I made my money the hard way, by endless grinding and always pressing need on the dice.
Here's some gold for you. And please, take the 300 linen braces I made while tailoring.
Well, thank you, kind sir. Merry Christmas to you, and to you, Mr. Scroogysocks.
Fred, you're an idiot. And another thing, how come you're Scottish and green? I'm not even sure we're related.
Goodbye, Uncle. I'll keep a seat with a gold cog on it for you at the dinner table.
And you, Cratchit, I suppose you'll want the whole day off again this year?
Yes, please, sir.
It's outrageous. Well, you can do overtime tonight to make up for it. I am off home. And fix that doorbell.
Yes, sir. Good night, sir, and Merry Christmas.
Oh, bah, humbug.
Scroogysocks ate alone in his meagre rooms, his only comfort coming from knowing how much gold and epic loot he had in his bank. Then he heard a voice he'd not heard these many years. Captain Jacobs Marley, his old partner.
Arr, Scroogysocks. 'Tis me, your old partner, Captain Jacobs Marley.
But you're dead. Died of plagued grain, according to WoW Wiki.
I've resurrected to give you a message, Scroogey.
Oh, good.
3 spirits of the Ghostlands will visit ye this night. Well, technically one's an undead, but you get the drift. They come to show ye the error of your ways.
You mean how I can make some serious money in the auction house? Because that has always been a mystery to me.
Expect the first spirit at midnight, Scroogey, as the first bell tolls.
Oh, humbug, I'm just having a bad dream. That's the last time I eat Stormwind Brie past its sell-by date. It's nearly midnight now. All I've got to worry about is trapped wind.
But Scroogysocks was wrong, for the ghost of Christmas past had just logged in.
Hello.
Wait a minute. You're a frog.
Yes, it's not easy being green, but it's the color of the trees.
But you're a frog. I'm dreaming of a frog.
I am the Oracle Sumsei, and for the purposes of this production, I'll be playing the Ghost of Christmas Past. We're going back to Vanilla WoW.
And how exactly do you propose to do that, may I ask?
On my Blue Wind Rider.
Sounds like he's been at the Brie as well. Oh, look, I'll go along with it. It's only a dream after all. Maybe some Blood Elf dancing girls will turn up later in suspender belts.
We're walking in the air, we're floating in a moonlit sky. The people far below are sleeping as we fly.
They landed in Karanos and watched the young Scroogysocks hard at work.
Look, there you are as a noob at level 10.
What a handsome young dwarf I was, and such a babe magnet. Look at me chatting up that hottie.
So, how much gold did you get in the auction house today, Isabel?
Enough to buy a wedding dress, so now we can get married.
What? You spent it on a frock? Are you Tony Stark raving mad? What's wrong with what you've got on?
My turtle scale leggings, they make my bum look big.
But your bum is big.
Oh, Scroogey, how could you?
Now, why'd the silly moo run off like that? She's a Tauran. Her bum's meant to be big. I was paying her a compliment. All this shows me, Spirit, is how cool I was back in the day. Why are that scruffy bunch of layabouts waving at young me?
Don't you remember your old guildies? They're coming back from a party.
What a waste of time. There's old Mr. Fezziwig, the elvish guild leader. He didn't care if the sun didn't shine. All he wanted was to rock a hula baby.
Hey, poor boy, why so moody blue?
Isabel's gone and good riddance.
Why, you ain't nothing but a hound dog. You're the devil in disguise. She was stuck on you.
I'm better off with gold. Gold can't leave you. But I can leave this stupid guild. Look at you.
doing things just for the fun of it, and the endless fishing parties. Where's the sense in that? One day you'll be all alone and poor.
But no, Scroogey-Socks, it was you who ended up alone.
Take me back, spirit. I've seen enough.
So the ghost returned Scroogey-Socks to his room, and no sooner had he left than the ghost of Christmas Present appeared, surrounded by sumptuous food and drink from all corners of the map.
This is good wine.
Actually, that one's drain cleaner. Don't drink it. Oh, hell's bells. I'm not getting on a flying mount with you.
Need no mount, do we? Go by Zuma we do. We're walking in the air, we're floating in a moonlit sky. The people far below are sleeping as we fly. Show you the real spirit of Christmas we will, for one day 'tis not, always 'tis for.
What are you on about, you daft old twit?
Friendship, family, guildies, happiness, having fun.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, if you're an example of enjoying yourself, I'd rather be miserable. You're looking worse by the minute.
Ghost of Christmas Present am I? Short my time here is. Just one day, then gone am I. Not renewed my account I have.
I'm sorry, I didn't realise you only had one day. Okay, you may as well show me the sights. I've got nothing better to do till I wake up.
So Scroogey-Socks and the ghost flew all over Azeroth, from Stormwind to Silvermoon, from Thunderbluff to the Exodar, until it was time for the spirit to leave.
I had no idea what people were up to. What about that bloke who got 500 people in a conga line? And all the beer festivals and the cheese and wine parties? And there's always some nonce running around the city in his underpants. And then you saw the...
I must leave you now, but there is another.
And here I am.
Oh, can we have a teensy little interval before we go on? I have a sudden need to go to the toilet. Ah, that's better. But now, I want to try and wake up before the ghost of Christmas yet to come scares me to death.
Just think of it as a near-death experience. Ha 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 ha!